Hey, listen, we're going to talk about how to attract high-level people, high-level customers, high-level partners in business.
Yeah.
Like how I got him to come aboard and do this with me. What's happening, people? What's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of Just Talk Nothing Serious. JTNS, man. It's your boy Tone here, man. And we got
Henry Harton.
The what?
The third.
Don't forget the 3. You already know, man. We back in the building, man. Hey, listen. We're going to talk about how to attract high-level people, high-level customers, high-level partners in business.
Yeah.
Like how I got my man here, man. You know, how I got him to come aboard and do this with me, man. And if you don't know, my man here is a high earner. I mean, he gets that paper, man.
Allegedly.
Y'all want his address? He gets that paper, man. And listen, I'm just going to share with you, like, the conversation we had about why you decided to, you know, to partner up with me and, you know, kind of do what we're doing now. And I just want to talk about that, man. Like, It hit me. It hit me different. And I think you actually got a lyric of the day. We're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
But when you told me the lyric, I was like, that reminded me of this conversation we had. So the conversation went like this when we first started Be More to do my podcast. And he was like, you know, a lot of people came to me, you know, wanted to work with me. You know what I'm saying? That?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, do podcasts and, you know, just because, you know, when you make a lot of money, people try to get you to come invest and, you know, spend money, right?
We allegedly make a lot of money, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what's happening. You know, when you make money, people just try to, invest in my whatchamacallit, whatever.
Yeah.
But first of all, I didn't really ask, you know. But he told me, he said, the reason why, you know, I decided to work with you because I saw that you invested in yourself.
100%.
I got cameras, you know, whatever. Not only just money, but the time, you know, the time in my craft. So I just want to talk about attracting high-level clients, high-level partners, investors, whatever it is, and what you should be doing in business. You want to talk about that?
Yeah.
So you told me that you wanted to work. So what was the thought process, right?
I mean, and I use this analogy all the time with, you know, at work, but it's something that Tobe had said on one of his songs, Tobe in the Weak Way. He said, basically, like, if your car break down and you just sit in the middle of the road, right? Car just gonna keep on passing you, right? Just boom, right? But if you get out your car, start pushing your car, then people will get out their car and start help you push, right?
That's profound.
And honestly, right, like, to be straight up, I ain't want to be on camera. Right? I don't want to be, like, I'm just not that guy like that.
Yeah, me neither, but yeah, you know,
yeah. But when I saw what you were doing and how, and, you know, obviously the conversation and how closely we're aligned in what we, you know, see and what we, you know, our visions are in alignment.
Right.
Along with the work.
Makes sense.
And the investment that, you know, of all this that we have.
Right.
It was a no-brainer. Like, it was a no-brainer.
So I think, man, because you got a lot of artists and rappers out there. You got a lot of startups out there, you know. A lot of people, not just rappers, man. You know, a lot of people come and begin something and think that they just automatically gonna get an investor, automatically gonna attract a manager.
I got this idea, man. You should invest in me, man. I got this idea.
Right.
How dare you not?
Right. Because it's the finest idea, man. Like, nobody thought of this. Nobody thought of this. Like that, and even high level clients. You know, spend big money. High ticket clients. I believe that if you don't invest in yourself and if you don't invest the time in your craft, then you won't attract those people.
Nope.
My thing is, when I started business, like it's kind of counterintuitive for starting a business, but it's not really about the money. It's about financial freedom and all that, you know, but it's about being a service to the marketplace. So I always wanted to perfect, and I know we talked about perfection, you know, but I always wanted to perfect my craft and just get the tools needed to serve my customers. And I think that when you have a value-based mentality and not money mentality, you attract value-based people, like people who look at the value. Because in all honesty, that's where wealth comes in. Wealth comes in the value. Wealth is in the value, not the money, but the value.
Yeah, and it's almost, and I was listening to Patrick Bet-David talk about generational wealth and what made me realize, what made me like, again, talking about getting people investing or attracting high level investors. You know, you talk about just value, right? Like, it's one of those things where in order to create wealth, even generational wealth, like, your kids have to get the value in which you place on the work or the process, it's not the money. It's not about the money. It's about the principles that that you live by. And if they don't get those things, it's over with.
Right. It's about value. So you got to set yourself on investing in yourself. Focus on the value that you're offering. Focus on the value that you're gaining yourself. So,
let's talk about value, right? Let's talk about it. So, lyric of the day. Comes from, which I didn't realize is one of my. He was my most listened to artist in 2022, which is Drake. I don't know. I know it's weird because I'm not even like a Drake fan like that. Well, clearly I am, but like, he's not my favorite artist.
Right.
But I listen to him the most.
Man, because he makes sense when he rap. But anyway,
and he got a song called Broke Boys on his latest album. And he says, went and bought a house, you could have bought a verse. Dumbest, imagine if I did that stupid when I was coming up. And man, when he said that, it just, cause it's like, man, like, and obviously he's talking about like investment, like, you know, you get a Drake verse, you out of there, right? But I would even look at it from a time perspective. Like, what are you doing with your time?
Man.
Like, because, you know, like, oh, you could go out and, you know, when I went to Fort Valley State University and we had the swamp, right? I could go out to the swamp and be with my homeboys, right? And spend that time there. But why would I do that when I could, you know, take that same 2 hours of my night and invest it in myself by reading this book or listening to this audio or whatever, right? And it's like, just imagine where I would be had I not made that investment. That's my future.
See, when I heard that verse, because, you know, I delved in the music entertainment business too, you know, because I manage artists. So I automatically thought about catalog. You know, you buy a mansion, right? If you don't have the proper knowledge as to how to make the mansion an asset.
Rick Ross.
You see what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to make that mansion an asset. If you don't, you can't just live in a mansion. It's not an asset. It's still a liability. People don't understand that. But anyway, if you don't have the proper knowledge to make that mansion an asset, then it's not going to generate nothing for you. You know, you probably lose value if you don't know how to treat it right. But if you buy a Drake verse, what is that going to do to your catalog, the rest of your catalog? You see what I'm saying? If you got like 10,000, 15,000 listens or streams per song, imagine getting a Drake verse for one song. Imagine what that's going to do to the rest of your catalog. And the catalog moving forward. Look what it did to Migos, R.I.P. Takeoff. Look what it did to Lil Baby. Look what it did to Future. You see what I'm saying? So like, imagine what that catalog, it's going to set you apart and it's going to set you beyond measures. Like, just by making an investment.
Yeah, I mean, I would even look at, like, I mean, I know we got content creators that listen to our content as well. Like even when you talk about into us, right? Like, we're building our catalog.
Right. That's it. Yeah.
A year from now, we may get, you know, one of these high level. Well, we'll get one of these high level, you know, people that have a equivalent to a Drake,
right?
For where we are in our life or in our I guess content creator career,
right?
And what's gonna happen is when we get that person, when we attract that person, the things that we're doing today, the investment that we have, when we get that person, our catalog is gonna shoot through the roof just from that connection on. But what we've done, you know.
What's today's date? So if you watching this 5 years from now, proof, boom. So
exactly. So yeah, if you're watching this and you're not watching this live, like when we first dropped it, this is my point.
Right, exactly.
It's start creating today.
Today, right. It's 2022, man. By the time you see it, it might be, it'll be 2027. Anyway, anyway, man. But that's the benefits of investing in yourself. I don't want to give a whole scripture today. I just want to give you guys homework. If you can go read Matthew chapter 25, and I want to say 14 through 30. Some of you may know it, some of you may not. It's the parable of the talent. It's pretty much talking about using what you have, investing in yourself, using what you have. And, you'll begin to attract people, man. Like people like this guy with a lot of money, and if you want his phone number, just DM me, man. But yeah, so just invest in yourself, man. Invest in and have a value mindset and not just think about the money. So yeah.
That's it for today, man.
That's it. That's all we got.
I wish you could make more.
Nah, yeah, we got a podcast coming, man. Be more to do more podcasts is coming. Listen, y'all go ahead and like, subscribe, share this channel. Hit that bell, man. Hit the bell. Hit the bell. So when we post, you get the notification. I said that a little aggressively, right?
Somebody needed to be shot today.
I know, man. But yeah, we out, man. You guys take it easy. Have a good one, all right?
Peace.